In this recording, we'll be talking about the tool libraries. Now, when we talk about tool libraries, there are three basic types of libraries that we have. If I were to open up New Tool Library, you'll see we have something called Tool Components, Tool Assemblies, and Machine Tool Setup. Now, Machine Tool Setup and Tool Assemblies are very similar. The difference being between the two of them is that the machine tool setup is actually tied in to a specific machine, whereas tool assemblies is your general tool table. Now, it should also be noted that tool assemblies and machine tool setup are made up of tools that are already assembled. By assembled, I mean, for example, if I were to take an end mill and a holder with its adapter, that is what we call an assembly. Tool components is a little bit different. Tool components is basically made up of individual components, whereas it is a tool, it can be a holder, but it's made up of just components itself. It's not something that's assembled. We'll have a separate recording on creating the tool component library. So let's start off with the machine tool setup library. If I click onto it, it'll open up an empty page. It is asking you what machine I'd like to set up this tool library for. In this particular case, I'd like to set this up for a Hermula 5.8E. I'll click on that, click on OK, and now I'm ready to set my tools into my magazine. Now we can start actually filling in our tool table library. So for example, I'd like to start off with an end mill. All I need to do is double click on the end mill and it will add itself to the tool table. You'll note that this is an item at this moment has one end mill. We can define all its topology over here for this tool, as well as the default feed and spin rates for the tool itself. You'll also note that at this point, it still does not have a holder. We show this in preview, and you can see the actual tool over here. And all we see is just the tool. To add a holder, I'll just right click on the end mill, and you'll note we have add adapter and holder. I like to add adapter and holder. If I click on it, you'll note the following. The adapter is automatically put in as an HSK63, as the Hermula uses this size adapter, and that's automatically put in there. Then it jumps automatically to the holder. So if I go now to my list that opened up over here, you can see now that we have our adapters, which was automatically already put in, and then we have our HSK83 holders. When I open it, has all the different holders that I may need. Clicking on it over here, you can see the preview over here of the exact holder that I need. You can also see the size of the holder over here. Double clicking on the holder will actually assemble it together with the tool and the adapter. That is how you add tools to this particular library. Now this library, since it is to a specific machine, it will load together with the machine when using it in an operation. Now let's save and exit. And this time I'd like to go and create a new library, but this one is going to be a regular tool assemblies library. When I open up a tool assemblies library, you'll note it does not ask me for a specific machine. You'll also note that everything over here is going directly into storage. The reason for that, because since it is not going onto a specific machine, it cannot go into any spindle. We do not know what machine it's going to be used for later on. So therefore, this is in storage. Now, creating a tool is very similar as to before. I'll double click on the tool, and we have the end mill over here just as before. Right clicking on it and adding an adapter and a holder, you'll note that the adapter this time is empty because it's not to a specific machine. I can add the particular adapter I want just by opening up the adapter list and say I will double click on the BT40. And you can see now that the adapter is now a BT40. If I go down now to holder, I can open up my BT40s and add a specific holder for the BT40s, such as this one over here, and it will add itself on to the BT40s. Taking a look at the actual holder itself, you can see that we have our holder over here. Let's make it just a little larger, and then you can see the entire holder. Now, let's take a look at one more option that we have here. If I were to right click on any of these areas over here, we have something called focus. If I were to click onto focus, you'll note that only this one here is being showed in full color. The rest are transparent. The reason for that is right now I am focused over here on the actual holder. If I were to click on the adapter, now the focus is on the adapter. If I were to click on end mill, now the end mill is focused on and everything else is transparent, making it easier to know exactly what you're looking at.